I had to call the cops on Saturday night because there was a man looking at my windows. So I got home Saturday night around like 11 o'clock, gone to get dinner and a couple of drinks with some friends. I was getting ready for bed when all of a sudden there was a man's head looking through my windows. The way that my apartment is set up, I'm like the only apartment. I live above a little store, so there's just a staircase up. It's my door, my little patio, and that's literally it. So there's no reason to come up my stairs unless you're coming to my apartment. So obviously like immediately freak out. Thank God I wasn't alone. So the guy like runs down my stairs, and my boyfriend, which I haven't told you guys about yet, I need to fill you in on, he runs out of my apartment. I walked out behind him so I could like see the person, and it's like this 40-year-old man, and we're obviously like, what are you doing? And he basically just takes off running. So he like ducks into this restaurant that is right next to my apartment, is sitting in there with the other employees. The restaurant's been closed for 2 hours at this point, so like I don't know why they're still in there. And my boyfriend is like knocking on the door, like telling them to come out, like explain what they were doing. They turn off all of the lights in the restaurant and then go out the back. Eventually like all hop in a car. We got a picture of their license plate, but they drove off. So we didn't know what to do. We were like, do we call the cops? Like, what just happened? So we ended up calling the cops and reported the situation. I think especially because I'm a girl who lives alone, it was just scary. It made me feel so uneasy. And like I said, thank God I wasn't alone, but like most of the time I am coming home alone. And I always see like the workers out below my stairs or like sitting out back when I come to and from my apartment on their break. They always look at me, and I've always thought to myself like, I don't love that these middle-aged men see that I live alone and see where I live. But I was like, nothing's gonna, like, there's no way something weird would happen. But unfortunately, they're up at my apartment at 11:30 at night looking at my windows. And like, I don't know what their intention was. I don't know what they were trying to do. But like, regardless, they shouldn't be looking up there. And it's weird because I've been having the same nightmare for the past couple weeks, which I'm not a person who like has nightmares, who gets scared or frightened easily. But I've been having a nightmare that someone is breaking into my apartment through the windows. So now I'm like extra freaked out. I'm like, has my intuition been trying to tell me something? Have they been looking at my windows while I've been sleeping? Like, I don't know. Like now my head is just like spinning. Oh, and also when we gave the license plate to the cops, they like ran the plate and the car isn't registered to anyone. So they couldn't even pull up a name or anything, which again, does not make me feel any better. So I am going into the restaurant today and talking with the owners and explaining the whole situation to them, which I don't know, like maybe I'm being a little dramatic, I guess, I don't know. But it just makes me really sad that now I feel unsafe or scared in my own apartment, in my own space that I love so much. So yeah, that was my weekend. Really not fun, not ideal, scary, I don't know. So we'll see what happens when I go talk to the restaurant today. Hopefully this never happens again and I can start feeling safe in my own apartment again. But seeing a man looking through my windows is something that I never ever want to see again. It is a terrifying feeling.